What's the deal? How's everyone doing? How are we this lovely evening? Muted? Not anymore. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Came on looking like you were in panic mode. No, I was doing homework. I was a bit late because I was doing homework with the middle one, the second grader. There was some math stuff that, like, she needs me to explain it to her. She can't have nobody else explain it to her. Agent session vibes. Yeah, I have not been myself since friggin' Friday. 9 plus 10 equals 21 type shit. No, you know what we were doing? They're doing like 8 plus 7, or like, you know, 9 plus 6, or like just 6 plus 9. And what they're teaching them to do is first make it a 10. So like, let's say you have 8 plus 5. You got to make it a 10. So I had to teach you how to make it a 10. You make it a 8 plus 2, makes it a 10. And then take away the 2 from the 5, and then 10 plus 3, and that's it's wild. She's like, why am I doing all this, Dad? I just know the answer like this. I was like, because school is a lot like life. You gotta do shit that don't make sense in order to get paid. Yeah. So this is what we were doing just now, and she's like, only you can explain this to me. So I was like, all right. All right, let's mark up some levels here. We are bearish coming into the session as the daily closed bearish and the 4-hour closed bearish. The thing is, we've ranged here, right? We've created this dirty range. I wonder if we get a celery play today, since for the daily, right, to break the previous daily highs, since we closed yesterday, or the day before yesterday, we closed above the range. The weekly's above the range, right? The weekly's come down to grab this bottom wick here now. I wonder if we start breaking highs up here. Guessing this is a level. I didn't have this marked off before. This was not a level for me before. Is that a 4-hour? Yeah, something on the 4-hour over there. So what I want to see, whenever we range like this, right, we find this heavy range, basically the entire day ranged, the entire Monday here ranged. I think for us to be sure of direction, we're either going to need to close back down below this support or establish a strong resistance here. Daily's bear, so I wouldn't mind coming back down in that way. Let's see. Right, let's close respecting this level. Right, and get this kind of closure. We can look to retest the lows. This is an A setup. If we close below here, this is an A plus setup, because first of all, you have clean range to the left below here, and number one. Number two, we've ranged, we broke out, and if we were going to come back up, we would do it right here, right? But if this happens and we start coming back down, right, the cleanest sells would be below this area, because at that point you're looking to continue down, right? You've shown that if you were going to come back up, you would have respected this area, so you just want closure below here. And then boom, boom, break it at lows is where we get in. All right, number one. Number two, maybe that celery play plays out on the daily like we spoke about. I just doubt it will happen for Asian session. But if that's the case, if we close back up in this range, I'm gonna need to see a respect of this area and an onion, right, either above it or a celery play above it. So I would not, if we drive straight through here, I'll wait for it to pull back here for an onion. Right. If it comes up here, I'll wait for it to pull back, right, and set up for a possible buy off support. But if it doesn't drive all the way through and it closes somewhere here, then I'll wait for a bearish candle closure and a celery play. Oh, there it goes. It's driving through. I was going to say I'll wait for this and then a bullish break. Same idea, just this would be happening much quicker. Wow, what a start to our session. Closed out hella early. When did you guys get in positions? I don't think I even seen this, but okay. Posted in the clubhouse. Yeah, I haven't looked in Discord in a little while. I don't know. I've been out of it since Friday. Like, my head's been like spinning. Been dizzy for like 2 or 3 days. P&L says close till Asian tomorrow. Okay, nice. Buy limit. We had no indication that this is a support here. It's not like, you know, not a previous level anywhere. Oh shit. The daily celery play. Really? That just doubled the New York volume. Trump fired Fed Cook. Small support in the 15. Yeah, it just wasn't confirmed. If it was a level before there and the 15 closed, okay, but there's nothing confirmed there. Retest of Thursday Asia high level and Powell broke past this was potential retest area but closed early, but I secured it back. Trade session to session liquidity, high risk trade, now wait for closures above. You are fired. We're getting in longs, closures above resistance, closure is going to have to be above here. Gold gonna hit 4K by the end of the year, calling it. Why not? Why not? What happened to Jay? You knew we got a session tonight. Yeah, he is probably sleeping. Yo, top one is doing $1 million in instant fundeds giveaways. So as long as you enter with code WIX, you'll get entered into a giveaway. They're gonna give away 40, 25K instant funded accounts. He said he was on vacay this week. Nice. Holy jumping. Fucking Jesus, this thing came up. Or extended much? Wow, I fucking felt sick through all of this. New York was lovely. Buys. Oh no, sells, buys. Yeah. More sells. From my experience, I expect us to push up heavy with this daily celery play. See, we just broke the daily highs. That means the weekly flipped, right? Look at the weekly. There's just a resistance here, so you might get like a weak candle before a drive. Let's see. This is the 30 closing above. All right, if we get a nice closure, a nice bottom wick, we will look for some buys. This is just super extended. Yeah, it's even on a 15-minute. This is a 120 pip stop. That's a little wild. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have a buy stop. Probably current candle stop here. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. No. We're not gonna do it off the 5. Not doing it off the 5. I thought this was a 15 for a second. We got another 4 minutes here. I'm crazy. Yeah. I'm waiting on the 15 and the 30 to close. Watch the 5 come up too. Yeah. The 5 looked great in terms of it made a high, right? And it came down. It rebroke that high. It's not bad. 1 pips. But I want that on the 15 or the 30. I feel like the 5 can flip back. That's on a 5? Yeah. That's on a 5. He removed Fat Cook, yeah. Somebody mentioned it earlier. If it leaves this, it's ours to take. I believe something will come. If it's a plus, it's not ours. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the context is, what we're talking about at this moment. I guess you're saying if a trade comes to us, then it's ours to take, and if it doesn't, then it's not ours to take. Closure above, but a A plus setup. Huh? Are we good with a closure above? I'm fine with a closure above. It's going to be, a lot's going to depend on how we open. Seconds here. I want to make a high here. Yeah, unless this candle makes a high first and then comes down, this way I can use the re-break of that high. It's hard to use the break of this high here, because that's 30 pips for the wick. Yeah, we just need a bottom wick and then a re-break of the highs. Have the top 125 given? No, nothing has gone out in the last week. From everything from last week, nothing's gone out. I was gonna do everything this weekend, and like I said, I've been so sick I could not get it done. It's the second week of school, so the kids went to school, came back. After 3 days, the two younger ones were sick. After 5 days, my wife was sick. On the second week of school, my oldest gave to me 2 migraines, 3 days of fever, and that drowsy, dizzy feeling that we all love. I don't know. Right now, we rebroke the highs, no bottom wick. We got nothing here. This looked great in New York. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. It's alright, I cover both sessions. Hell yeah. Thought Jerome got clapped? No, but Cook did. They cooked him. Thought it was a chick. You got anything tonight here, Turpy?
Sorry, what you say?
You got anything tonight?
Yeah, I took 46 pips on these
Sells or buys?
buys. No, on buys.
We're off the support right here, off the 15.
No, I took the 5 push around 33. Like, bro, it's already like 200. We're already 200 pips higher than where I took my entry. So
Yeah.
no, not 300, 200, but yeah, I took from the 500 level after we come back in the range at 33.57 on spot. So yeah, I took 33.59 till 33.65, something like that. Yeah, exactly there, below that yellow line.
Yep.
Yeah, where you are right now is my TP, and I bought on the last five. Last 5.
Not bad.
So not this one, the other one.
Yeah.
In the range.
The Zoom though. How late you guys go last night?
Took last night for Asian took 30, 35 pips, 34 pips, and same this morning. I took sales. We took sales last night and we took buys this morning also.
Yeah.
This morning was
Buys were such an easy read this morning.
Yeah, it took the 15 rebreak of its size,
Right here, right?
which was also 1 hour rebreak.
Right there.
Yeah, I think it was on that push, I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly. From 33.67, 33.70. Around like 120 pips from the price now.
Got it. Yeah, this pushed heavy. We've just moved. We moved 333 pips here. We've moved with no pullbacks though. People at the zoo. Oh, that happened in the very first 5-minute candle. All right, GG's. Yeah, I wasn't even on yet. We got questions. Hey Wix, can you please explain the conditions for entering while being overextended from 33.98? Just generally wanting to learn. So here's the deal. If you're overextended, but the candles are heavy, candles are big, right? The wicks aren't like heavily favored here. The candles are heavily favored here, right? Look at the bodies of the candles. When you're getting that, there's volume, right? So in high volume time, I don't mind that it's overextended as long as, and typically if you're overextended like this in New York session, you're likelier to drive, right? In an Asian session, you're likelier to kind of pull back and reverse. Like you've already driven a lot. You need catalysts for the market to drive. So if the candles start getting smaller here, smaller closures, wicks to the upside, then yeah, there's a possibility of us, you know, coming back down. So timing matters, right? When this overextension happens. But here you want closures in your. We were overextended here. We got a closure in our favor, right? But the candles are massive, so I don't mind if I get a pullback here. I was gonna expect it to drive through, pull back, and then we would have had the break of the highs and drive through. But never pulled back. So in this case, I need a pullback because without a pullback, it can pull back heavy against me anytime, especially since it's Asian session, not NY session. But there's no catalyst to drive here unless I don't know what the fuck just drove this market. Maybe the fact that we've ranged all day, right? But it's not. I don't just jump in because price is far away, right? You need a closure in your direction, or you need a closure against you, but a weak one, right? You want those bearish candles to come down here and give you a weak bearish closure, and then you can look for buys above resistance or new supports. So if this can pull back at this point, right, on the hourly, we've pulled up pretty high. So we want to pull back and find some kind of onion, right, some kind of support for him here at 21 levels to refill these highs that it's making right now. Once it comes back down here and finds a support, I'll take more. But if it just continues driving here, like, okay, it's fine. Right, and you also want to see if you've kind of, you know, if you're reaching your target now, or you still have quite a while to go, right? Can you take advantage of the remaining range? Right, just ask yourself if you've seen price move through a few areas, a few zones. Just ask yourself, right? Or is it really, right? Or are we really extended? Are we really stretched out? Now, if we are, you say, do I see exhaustion signs, right? AKA, you know, smaller candles, exhaustion wicks. Do I have candles confirming closures in my direction above the range? Is the timing in my favor, right? These things need to be thought of all. All my entries are cooked. I have not had an entry since Friday. Oh man, whenever this pain goes away, this arm pain and my sickness and everything, I'm gonna turn it up. I can't wait. Jouer Ange. What up? That makes it more clear for sure. Thank you, gotcha. Wild. I just kind of drove. Like, I hopped on here at 8. And since then, it was just one drive. I don't think I even, you know, turned on the stream until after this played out. This happened in the first 5 minutes. It's not bad. Send something in the Discord, Wix9? What do you mean? Is that us with 500 people for Asian session? Damn. Seems like such a long time ago. You should have taken tonight off. You need to rest it. Man. After this morning's range, I thought we were gonna push heavy, but like, no setup. Started off session 80 pips drawdown. Ended up making some. Mine says 157. Legit would think if it was NFP or something. No, not right now. The picture that Daniel sent in the clubhouse from when we used to do agent session, beginning of no, not even beginning of last year. 2 years ago, right? That's from like 2 years. When is that? May 6th, 2024. Yeah, so beginning of last year. I had a runner after runner. Hope you're great in life. Long time no see. What's up, Bruno? Heading up here, huh? 1 hour closes here in 7 minutes. I mean, I was here 2 years ago, then I started to trade just with fundamental analysis. Interesting. Where'd that go? But I still think the streams helped me a lot. Yeah, fundamentals are great, but they don't tell you when. The when, right? They tell you where, what, but not when. Is top one trader and futures owned by the same company? Yes, because I don't know futures. It's much better rules. It's much more user friendly. It's a much nicer experience, user experience. Go with futures. Such a great launching ramp. Well, yeah, that's the whole point. You're not supposed to just sit here. You're supposed to take it and run with it. The whole point. All right, this is supposed to be your minimum wage over here. Once you learn this, this should be the worst that you can do in life. This should be minimum wage. the same vibe. I feel like everyone makes it out to the recession. Does top on futures got the same bloody rule? Nope. You have to hold for 5 minutes. No, 10 seconds. Snarful, it's 10 seconds on futures. It's not 5 minutes like on Forex. Come on. Well, the great thing about us is we got patience. We can wait. Wow, look at them candles, bro. Yep. Indeed. At the time, I had my own way to trade, but I felt like I was in great company, and it was awesome. Yeah. Looks to Hollywood. He don't take trades on stream no more. Okay, Rob. I'd also like to show my gratitude to you, Wix. Definitely taught something on patient and depth candle reading, bro. Be you always. Don't change for no one. You know who said that to me like 2 or 3 years ago? Green. Green reached out to me and he was like, bro, do me a favor. Never change. He's like, you make me laugh daily. Please, never change. It's interesting. Only if we saw the bottom wick before. Yeah? Speaking of Green, I texted him today. What's he doing? What is he up to? Bought a whole bunch of Wingstop. Kids ate like 2, 3 pieces. Now I'm stuck here with 20 wings. I'll have to eat them. I'll have to eat them. I feel it. Taught you the trader mindset. Yeah. do is make it your own. So the hourly closed here. Damn, these ranges are fucking massive. It'd be interesting if in the next hour we can make our way down here back to support, another 100 pips down. That would be interesting because if we get that closure above, we come down here but close above. The 4-hour closes bullish above the range. We have a lot of wick to fill, and maybe off a 15 or a 30 we can have some bullish candles print here at support. Lemon pepper, yeah, lemon pepper, Cajun, original hot, and they got a new flavor. It was like lemon hot, something like that. Hot lemon, something like that. No, not lemon pepper, but hot lemon. So yeah. And then I got that the Mexican street corn. Got the Cajun fries. Man. Lemon hot. Yeah, sounds fine. Was the Wingstop owned by Rick Ross though? No, I don't think so. Oh, who it's owned by? No clue. Man, there's a lot of it, and it's delicious. No, he don't own every Wingstop. Maybe he's got a Wingstop. I know he's got his own wing place, but it's not a Wingstop. Yeah, drop some likes, gang. I don't know how much I like this level. I like the level up here, but this is 34.30 flat, huh? Hold on a second, gang. Alright, maybe we'll get what we're looking for here. Yeah, it was a bank holiday for the UK, but it shouldn't matter because US was open. The US markets were open. The only reason it should matter is if you were trading during the London session. AB Bands, what's the deal? Dropping by to drop a like. See you on New York? Yes, sir. Thank you for dropping a like. I appreciate you, gang. Things could get interesting. But you see, when we were talking about overextended, right? You have big candles printing, all of a sudden you have a little candle exhaustion wick, right? So this tells you volume is slowing down. I would not bank on it to continue then at this point, right? You'd want some kind of pullback. I wouldn't bank on the pullback because it's so bearish. I wouldn't trade the pullback, but I'd let it pull back and see if we can find some support. I'll trade it up to the highs. So, let's see. Possibly the next 15. Is this gold? Yeah, this is gold contract. This is gold futures contract. Nah, Benny, you just ate. No. Stay out here. Stay out here. You just ate. Oh, so, Bougie, what happened? You said you called green earlier. I missed what you said. Or did you not say anything after that? Oh, he left already? Bougie left? Really? Yeah, it's doing the bottom wick of the previous candle. The way it's looking like 9:30 might be it. Next 15 might be the indication of support here, and then 9:30. Now we would look for support on the 15, like a celery or onion. Yeah, it would make sense, right? If the 30 can break the previous 30 low, and next 15 could hold support, maybe we could start making our way back up. We know what we need, so gotta wait for it. You never text me. That's fine. Yeah, what's the deal with that? When you gonna start texting? Go over there. Yeah. Go. Go. Down. 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 Come on. Down. Down. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Benny. Poor Benny. You just hate like a nice 10-ounce plate. No, I'm lying. Like a 25-ounce plate. Just at 25 ounces of meat. Me, I eat like an 8-ounce steak. Benny eats a 25-ounce steak. Fucking love your dog. Yeah, he's fucking huge for no apparent reason. And he's not getting any taller. He's just getting wider and wider. And at some point, he's just gonna stop fitting through the damn door. See an XL bully up. Now he's on the floor like a sphinx. Alright, there we go. 15 closed. Not really a bottom wick. Yeah. If we can close any kind of bullish here. Or any kind of respecting this area on a closure, right? Even if it's bearish, but like this. Right? I would take the celery back up here. Obviously, if we close bullish, we'll take the onion, but it's the celery. Sort of like you had here this morning right there. See that? Drive down, bounce, and then you held support. You bounce below, grab the wick. You already grabbed these orders, right? So in a volume time, what time was this? This was 9:30. Oh yeah. So that's the only difference, right? Timing matters too. At 9:30, that break at a high, close at above support, you're looking at heavy volume. Right now we're coming up on hour 9:30 in the evening, 9:30 p.m. But we don't have any kind of market open or anything here. Now we ask ourselves if support can hold the next 15 candle closes above, if it left us enough clean range. Yeah, we got to see. We can't just ask it. We got to wait, be patient enough for it to close and see if it leaves us enough clean range. If it closes above support, respecting it. Which commands did you teach him? Like, sit, lay down. He knows down. He knows spot. He knows you're free. He knows paw. And he knows high five. Paw, he just gives you the paw. When you do high five, he jumps with both paws, like right on top of you. But high five is not recommended because he topples pretty much everyone except me. Like he does a high five and he's just, his paws go like right on your shoulder and he falls over on top of you. He's 100-something pounds, 125 pounds by now. Gotta be. But it's cool how he knows the difference between high five and paw. It's very, very cool. Benny, did you ever think that you would be this big? Right. What are we gonna do? Or we whipsaw. This could happen too here. We whipsaw. We're gonna probably bottom out somewhere mid candle and then range through the rest of the night till New York session. Right, how many times have we seen that? Right. You get these whipsaws to this area, and then the midpoint here. Now what happens? Price does this. And you'll just stick around here till New York session. Let's see. Can we hold? Eight minutes. I would not mind closing like this. I'll have buy stops once the candle closes above there. What about bottom wicks? If it breaks previous, it wouldn't matter, right? Since it's bearish. Well, I don't know. I mean, the daily did close bearish, right? Yesterday. But we've had this celery play to break that previous daily high after breaking the lows. So this tells me the market's moving bullish. Now the 4 hour is going to close in 35 minutes here. And if that closes bullish, you're looking pretty much only for buys until you actually tap 34.40 here. Because at 34.40, you can start planning out some sells. Because that's your overall target. And from there, you can start planning the other way. What about bottom wicks? So it breaks previous. Oh yeah, you guys know. 5 more minutes here. I mean, like the 15 close. If the next 15 breaks previous lows, it wouldn't matter. No, if it breaks previous lows, as long as it comes back up, break the highs. Right now, we're not even getting a bearish candle on the 15. It was just bearish a second ago. Look at it. So we might get a bullish closure here. It's tough. Oh, my headphones turned off. I wouldn't take it here like this. Like that is a really weak 15. Like this doji is indecision here. Oh, come on, bro. I just asked you, go to your... You're ridiculous. Come on. Get off, get off, get off. Come on. Come here. Hey. Right here. Right here. Right here. Down. Oh, you're disgusting. Come here. Wipe your mouth. That's nasty, bro. Just ate, drooling everywhere, bro. Someone shit the rug? No, he just ate and then he jumped up right onto the couch and laying down on the couch with like all his fucking blood, the meat. hanging out his mouth. Now it's all over the couch. It's kind of nasty. But he doesn't do that in the house. He doesn't shit in the house. Give me a doji candle. Okay. Don't like this. Don't like this top wick here. I'd prefer this be a smaller wick. It's 15 pips. Right. The idea is you don't want to see any kind of rejection yet from the upside, right? You want to come down here. Yeah, you want to close above support, but you don't want to close in a way where there's a rejection from the outside. Maybe a weak, right? A weak candle. I mean a weak top wick and a weak candle. God, that's annoying. Ideally, that candle looks like this. But this ate away at 15 pips here. So the next thing I will wait for is maybe the next 15. Closing bullish, and yeah, this can definitely ride up. This can be the bottom wick on the hourly. But I don't want any kind of rejections from the upside here. So the top wick would always have to be smaller than its bottom wick, no matter what. Not necessarily smaller, but yeah, you can look at it that way. You don't want a long wick here. You want a small top wick here, because you're not really trying to fill this range. You're trying to break the high and fill this range, this whole candle here to the left. And yeah, you know, this can move up. I'm not a fan when it does this. But I would be a fan if this can close, right? It's now decently bullish. It's got a top wick, so you kind of want it to close decently bullish, something like this. And in which case, then I'll look for that. But if it just starts coming up right now, I won't take it. We may get buys for a retest to the highest. That would be amazing. Beautiful. Because what this candle tells me is that we've rejected from the downside and we've rejected from the upside. So there's indecision, right? This wick rejected, and we kind of closed weak body. But if we only had that bottom wick, it tells me we rejected from the downside. We haven't had a chance to reject from the upside. So any kind of break of the highs, so you know, you'll have some room. Maybe we do get some kind of closure. Maybe we don't. But the only way to find out is to wait and see if we get one. Me personally, I would wait for extreme low to be retested on a down move for buy back up, because technically we are in the middle. Just gonna go by the higher time frame here. And reflip bearish. Re-breaking lows. So maybe this does come back down. We'll see. Never really broke the low here. Kind of held it. Well, let's see what happens. What are we doing? Are we holding? Held for now. 4 minutes on this 15. Now we range. I don't know. I mean, unless we get closures below, what is it, 34.21 here? Like, I think we're gonna end up coming up retesting some of these highs. Just gotta set up. Gotta get closures that we're looking for. We might get a closure. Broke the high here, huh? 140 to go. One minute. Slow Korean, long time coming out. Good to see you. Likewise, glad to see you. Terribly bullish on silver and gold, to be honest. Yeah, silver and gold tend to move similarly. Okay, we just need a top wick here. Need a bottom wick on the next candle. $20. Why? What? Like, what the? Up last second. Like, it really gave us no wick licks. 1 pip wick? No. It was fine for a while. We had a nice, 7 pips. We get a bottom wick, break highs. Maybe we get it on the 30. Maybe this gives us a top wick and comes back down. It's 1 pip wick. Yeah, we can close like this on the 30. I'll be okay with it. It's about 10 pips right there on a wick. That's good. I don't mind a small top wick, but like no wick, yeah, I guess fucking tough. Yeah, just waiting. It looked great up until like the last 5 seconds. We're gonna take that 5-minute onion. Close above the range. It's a good closure. Just you don't have a top wick. Decide to get nothing. Yeah, I decided to get nothing too. Zoom door. Oh shit. Hey, listening? Nah, nobody's listening. Why we don't take buys as an impulse entry in 15-minute time frame? Can you explain? Where? As you're pulling up and breaking this high? You started breaking that high, number 1, with 1 minute to go. Number 2, you closed with no top wick. And number 3, you want to wait for a candle to close to confirm that you're going to come up. You see, if you didn't wait for it to close, you would have ran into a no top wick situation. Now you're coming back down. Yeah, maybe you would have secured, what, 20? Yeah, possibly. Big range, but you want the drive, not a pullback, right? Okay, thanks. Thing for 101 isn't working. How can I join? I haven't opened it up yet. I need to get better. I need to stop being sick so I can actually donate time to that instead of physical therapy. I've been doing physical therapy almost every day, and it's for like a couple of hours a day, right? Midday. So it's like it eats away at a lot of my time. Plus it's like 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back, and another hour. It's like 2.5, 3 hours. in the middle of the day that I could, you know, used to usually donate to conversations, right? You don't want to be a part of the animal farm? Eight minutes on the 1 hour. That's the 4 hour as well. Right, can we have this 4 hour close above the range? Alright, I'm gonna step outside for a second. But don't worry, I'm gonna take you guys with me. While we wait for the next 8 minutes. No, you're not going inside, Benny. Hang out. Smatches. Walk away, brother. Walk away. Hey. I love the smell of matches. What kind of documentaries should I watch today? Looking to watch a good documentary. think I'm gonna stay bullish from the way the daily's looking. Um, base your analysis or your bias for the next 4 hours on this 4-hour closure, and just wait for a support to form. What are you looking for? I'm looking for a support to form here so we can take some buys to retest the highs. It's the 4-hour closing as well. Um, the 4 hours closing above the range. Daily set a celery play to come up. I want to see how we close here. You just don't want a massive top wick here. Just don't know if we get a bottom wick. Hold on, I'm coming back inside. This is a lot. 43.20, that's like 60 pip stops. Hold on, let me wipe his mouth again. Stop barking and complaining, dog. Come on. All right, spot. Four hour. 1 hour 30. Let's see if we can maybe make a top wick first here. Small top wick, come down, and then re-break the highs. It's gonna have to be a rebreak of the highs. Yeah, the buy here would have to be above that high. Which gives you about 45 pips, depending on where this bottoms out. Right, this is a celery play on the 15. 30 break at a highs. 1 hour would need a top wick. 4 hour needs a bottom wick here. It's gonna be a current candle stop too. So wherever this candle bottoms out, we're gonna have buy stops above the break of the previous 15, which is the break of the high of the previous 30. There you go. What I missed? Nothing. Market drove a ton. You missed nothing. Yeah, if we just start breaking highs here without a bottom wick, breaking the previous 30 highs without a bottom wick in the current candle, I'm going to call it a session. A bunch of lovely buys this morning. For our session, maybe the 15 here. Right there, especially after you broke the lows and they started coming up. You see how that bottom wick was small? You want that kind of small wick. And start re-breaking highs instead of a really steep top wick and a rejection area. Look at that. Well, in other news, Amari Cooper is back with the Raiders. Nope, no trades. No trades. We closed with no top wick here, which was the first possible position for us, right? All we needed was a top wick here. Then this gave us a top wick. All we need now is off the new 4 hour. Right? Look how bullish we closed on the 4 hour. I'm expecting a bottom wick and then a re-break at the highs to go. But we made these highs. We didn't make a bottom wick, which means the 4 hour should come down, make a bottom wick, and that would pretty much break the previous candle lows and create a steeper bottom wick to eventually an hour or two from now or three to start re-breaking highs. Talking about, I mean, it's happens. It's been happening. It's been happening like this for a few weeks. It's been tough to get a high quality setup. Been a minute. I popped in, been working a little different strategy, but I'm thankful for your free wisdom and knowledge. W. Damn, today's what is it? Thanksgiving? Day of giving thanks. I love it. What I would love more is if we set up perfectly here, but we did not. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna call it a session here. I'm not gonna sit through this to pull up, to break the lows. We wanted that now. We wanted to come down, break the lows, and then re-break highs. So yeah, I'll call it a session here. Plus, I'm really feeling like shit, like crap. But we will run New York session tomorrow. I'll be back for New York. All right. Yeah, thanks, gang. Thanks for hanging out here with me, and congrats to everybody that took these buys down here. And that's all she wrote. Yep, I'm gonna set up the stream for tomorrow in about a half hour. So if you're still around, go drop a like on it. So maybe we'll have a bigger audience by morning. All right. Yep. That's my time here, gang. As for me, my time here is up, and just like that, another Asian session is in the books.